Yeah. Yes, I am. I'm waiting for the wettable, wettable. We. I have so much happening here. Nothing is happening. Look at my. Wait. Oh, he's a diva. Wait a minute. Oh, I can still do it. Come round my way, but don't talk too much. In the club, in the shop, like Jamie in the club. That's right. Guess we burn, we shine like diamonds in the rain. I'm look out the window and watch the weather old. Hello. What? My nightly. Look how cute these pants are. Don't leave me, don't leave me alone. I wanna know. Colors. Mm. Don't leave me, don't leave me alone. Don't leave me, don't leave me alone. You're number one. Hello, Joe. Thank you. I do. Thank you for the compliment to my singing. I think I sing weird because I always sing like 5 different people want to sing at one time, and it's like, hey, we gotta pick one, maybe two. But it's like 5 people are like, I want to scream, I want to sing high, I want to sing low, I want to sing in the middle, and then I want to be on Broadway. It's like, God. Maybe, you know, sometimes I'm like, oh, I definitely have autism from the music stemming. Then I'm like, do I have ADHD? I don't feel like I have ADHD. I've seen ADHD up close in many people. What I do for fun? I make coffee in a jar. I make tea in a jar. I drink water out of a jar. I stay hydrated. But I drink out of jars because I'm what? Southern in my roots where it counts. I do be looking out at the sky. I reconfigure my room because I can. But now I'm like, I was like, I could have this chair facing the TV, but I'm like, everything faces the TV. So I have this facing the window, and now I'm just like, yeah, this is where I gotta sit. You crack the window. First of all, you crack the window, you get the gossip from people walking by. And then you can hear who's pulling up. Neighbors, whatever. Never anything. Just people watching. It's like being at the mall, but it's just the city. But also, I don't want to go to the mall. Somehow it's like sterile and cluttered in the mall all at once. When's the last time I've been to a mall? Oh, 2 years? 2 years, maybe? My glasses. Yeah, my glasses have cat ears and they have a chain. This did not come with the glasses. This is separate. Here, drink. It's black instant coffee. Make it like a witch. I pour water into a jar, cold. Pour instant coffee into a jar. Thank you. And then I let it brew in my window. Cartoonish behavior. I took a break from caffeine because I had not one, but 2 days where I drank a pink monster. Which coffee somehow, if I drink coffee, especially iced coffee, I'm like, 20 minutes after this, I could take a nap. Monster is like, ooh, I've had a sip. Do I want to run laps around the block now? Crackish behavior. Which is why I wear glasses, because I need supervision. I'm almost. Oh. I leaned over to talk to the camera and then I did. The camera's here. I'm almost finished another book. I've read maybe this might be book 15. Oh yeah. She's the reason I like dancing. Like, she's one of the reasons why I personally like dancing, because her, Missy Elliott, Britney Spears, Janet Jackson were like the dance. Shakira, Beyonce, obviously. It's, anyway, but they were like the dance girlies and like always putting dancers on. I like people who put other dancers on. Because what are you without your kickball change and a little two-step? Who's next to you on stage? What are they doing? Maybe they're playing a little rock and roll. Part of me thinks this chair is discardable, and the other part of me is like, I'll sit in it until it breaks, and then I'm like, oof, do I want to do that again? It's like ever so slightly wobbly, but like enough where I'm like, do I smash it? No, just let it degrade over time naturally. Whatever. Classic rock like who? The rock I listened to, Philadelphia. Yeah, we got Eagles. I don't listen to that. The close. Well, I was gonna say I don't really listen to classic rock. I was like the closest I listen to is maybe Queen, um, and then like emo rock, like Taking Back Sunday and The Used and stuff. Yeah, Led Zeppelin, people. Like I know all of them, and I know if I heard their music, I'd be like, oh yeah, that sounds familiar, but I don't actively listen to their stuff. Led Zeppelin's the one who the plane crash. Is that them? That was a wild story to like discover growing up and like hearing like I remember in Spanish class learning about Richie Valens died in a plane crash. And then I was 10 and Aaliyah died. Oh, Leonard Skinner. Yeah, that's what it is. Not Led Zeppelin. Leonard Skinner. So I used to think that Led Zeppelin was a person, like Leonard Zeppelin. So I was like, oh, well, he's not dead because the band's still touring. Then I found out it was a band, and then somehow I conflated that with Leonard Skinner. They rest in Ricky Escatan Paque. They died terribly. Um, but yeah, I'm conflating the two. To be fair, I also conflated the Beach Boys, which timing wise doesn't make sense, with the Beastie Boys. And I was like, yeah, they were the Beach Boys and then they grew up and became the Beastie Boys. Like, bitch, no. One of them was like 70 years ago. And the other one was like when you were a kid. And I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, that's why their music sounds different because that's two different people from two different time periods doing two different things in two different locations. I don't know. I do like to dance, but only around people I like, because I don't want gross people touching me. Who am I listening to now? Well, I was just listening to Pound Cake by Thought Squad. Who's new to me? Oh, well, okay. So Coco Jones is not new. She's recent, but she's not new. But she's new to me because I was like, I'm not into R&B like that. Um, so I don't really listen to it. And I was like, I was talking to somebody else who was like, yeah, I really like R&B, especially 90s stuff. But then I was like reminiscing. That I was like, yeah, I guess Black Street and Black and like all of the night, like old school R&B comes up in my playlist. But and then there's like Flow, but they're from the UK, so it's different because their R&B isn't stemming from like American history, Black American history for real. I was just like, let me just listen to somebody who is like a reputable R&B songstress. I put on Coco. I forget which song, but one of them makes me cry every time I hear it. I've only heard it in the past week. And I'm like, yeah, I get it. She in that bag. She in that. She's like, I have natural born rhythm and I feel the blues in my soul. Yeah, she got it. And I recommended her for somebody to listen to. And I was like, okay. We're getting some of we're it's like we're losing recipes and then like we're gaining some of them back. We've got something that's similar to something. Also, I did a back bend today. Floor up, not standing to the floor. I'm not in pain. Nothing hurts. Could be all the weed. That's what really the police should be for. Weed, emergency weed delivery. You've had too much weed. You need an emergency case because your plug is on a date or whatever. What I just feel like it should be women only Wakanda and then weed police, Dora Milaje and weed. That is the society. That is the gay agenda. That is my personal gay agenda. Mm, 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 I'm supposed to be writing. You know what? I'll give myself a few more days to write something that I want to write. But I gotta write something. I've got a very important birthday coming up soon, and I'm in no contact with my family, so I'm very disappointed that I can't celebrate it personally. However, I am really happy, and mm, I hope it's the greatest day. Virgo season, the season of Beyonce. I hope it's a great day. Glorious. Filled with love. It is. It is cloudy, but it doesn't feel. It doesn't look or feel like it's gonna rain. Yeah, because these clouds look extra settled. Like, yeah, we going to sleep too. It's like, can you hit me with a drip? Thanks. Wash away some dessert and disease and some needles that are in the streets of Philadelphia. Leave it cleaner than you found it. Like a wet wipe. I love the rain. Kiss my window. I can't stand the rain. Kiss my window. I can't stand the rain. Who is Lorraine? And why can't Missy stand that lady? I can't stand the rain. Kiss my window. And she probably said kiss the window because it was before she cleaned the window. So the window was dirty. So she's like, you know what? Kiss my window, Lorraine. And then when she cleaned it, she was like, ew, disgusting. And then cleaned it. Squeegees. I saw a man outside of a local pizza shop in Philly, and he was like a very well maintained, obviously, because the man who's probably like in his 50s was legit hand squeegeeing the outside of the window. I'm like, oh, he for real on his shit. That food better be good because honestly, the best food is sometimes from places where you're like, hey, health department, y'all don't come over here, okay? This is a community situation. We got it. We know they got a cat in the back that's just the house cat. I love Larry. Larry, the cat, is my homeboy. He makes me feel better when I'm sick and I come in to get the wonton soup. Yes, I've made it an Asian restaurant. And I feel like that's too many stereotypes. But also, it's a stereotype that I like. Asian restaurants, especially when I'm sick. It's comfort. They make good shit. I like Thai food. I like Vietnamese food, yeah. Japanese food, not sushi all the time. I like Korean food. No, I'm told that if you actually go to Korea, Korean food is a little bit sweet, which is not a negative, but when I eat most foods, I'm usually on a savory end, unless it's like a pastry or dessert or something specifically kind of like bready sweet. And I don't specifically know Korean food for having like. Actually, no. Okay, the point is, Filipino foods. The point is, anywhere you go in an Asian culture, they got something that's like, let me try that. That looks like something I'd like to take home. And sometimes they got a pet. Okay, maybe it's a bird. I've gone to restaurants. I've gone to at least two restaurants where there was a pet bird. I don't know if they're in business. I know one of them was in New Jersey. Call me chicken, boy. Boy, I don't give a fuck about a whole bitch. I'm going too hard. Too hard, too hard, too hard. White bitch, gaga, sucking on her top ties, open up like ah. Mm, I'm going to urine. Then I'm going to take a schmeed, which is behind me covered up on the table. And then I'm gonna lay down in bed. I've had a day. Rub one out for good luck. Be kind to yourself. Wash your legs. A everything shower should be an everyday shower. I don't do an everything shower every shower. Why? Because I take 2 showers most days. So my first shower is an everything shower, and my second shower is just like more like a sauna experience with vibes and special things. I need an aroma at all times. Some it's gotta smell. It's gotta be clean because you actually know how to clean. Because you actually care about yourself and your community. And it should feel warm and inviting and smell nice, like bad bitches. Okay, be good to humans. Wagonwatch.com for all my content, and sometimes I do be naked. Mm.